Well, happy 2025. Happy New Year. You don't know me, but you'll get to know me. My name is Gretchen, and I am going to be, hopefully, this year, a YouTuber. With consistency and determination, I plan on being a YouTuber. I heard that YouTube was doing something great for new YouTubers. YouTube is doing something great for new YouTubers. I heard that they're pushing out the new YouTubers content and we're getting paid and we are getting the views just like some of your bigger YouTubers. So, I wanted to test the theory. Not only that, I wanted to challenge myself. And so while I'm talking about what YouTube is doing, I thought that I would entertain you by doing a little quick makeup routine that I do on a regular basis. And when I say regular, I mean when I go out with friends, when I go to church, or maybe if I want a quick pick me up and I want to go out for just a cup of coffee and just try to make this plain face look just a little bit more razzle dazzle, right? So I don't want to bore you too much with talking, but yeah, I'll go through some of my products if you guys want me to, but I don't want to bore you with all of that stuff. So basically, and don't mind me because I'm just going to put my makeup on how I normally do. I'm not going to do anything special because this video is basically just to let the average person know, guy or girl, how easy it is for you to get on YouTube. And not only that, and I missed a step, but you know what? It is what it is. So, I just want to come on just to let you guys know how easy it is if you stay consistent. If you stay consistent, how easy it is for your whatever you're trying to do to get recognized or noticed. So, I've been following a particular YouTuber, and he's been saying that YouTube is changing and that they are pushing out the content of new YouTubers, and those new YouTubers will start getting the numbers and also being monetized just like the bigger YouTubers, right? And so I wanted to test the theory. I wanted to test the theory just to see how true it was. And so I decided to press play on my camera and do just what he said to do. Now, I just put on my foundation. What I was supposed to do first was show you how I cleaned my face before starting this and then putting on and then doing like a moisturizer and doing under my eyes. So what I would have used is this witch hazel first to clean my face with a cotton ball. So I would have cleaned my face first. Then I would have went in with a under eye cream. I would have went in with this under eye cream and I would have dabbed it under my eyes just to brighten and tighten, right? Then after that, I would have used my moisturizer to spritz on my face to add moisture. So anyway, all of that didn't work out. But that's okay. So I'll just continue on. But yeah, so his name I believe is Dante London. And basically he was saying that YouTube is now pushing out the content of new YouTubers. And I wanted to test the theory. I want to test the theory. So I hear that YouTube is huge, that they are paying out money to YouTubers. Not only are they paying out money to YouTubers, I'm right now about to apply some lashes. So not only are they giving pushing out your content, but they are also monetizing new YouTubers. So I'm like, what? I can use that money. Anybody could use a little extra money, right? Anybody. And so, with that being said, I'm like, huh, well, if that's what's happening, then I want to jump on the train. Don't leave me behind in 2025, YouTube. So, I'm hopping on just to prove the theory. And not only that, but I also wanted to do something for 30 days. I wanted to show some consistency in my life for 30 days because people will start something in January. They'll start something on January 1st. And by January 7th, they're done. They're done. They don't want to do it anymore. It's called Quitter's Day. It's the mass exodus of people quitting their diets, quitting their exercise routines, quitting their sobriety. It's quitting day. And I don't want that to be me. But there's also a prize at the end of the journey for me, which is getting 4,000 watch hours. This is the criteria to get paid. So listen closely. You need 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. So that is my goal, to get 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers within 30 days. That's my goal. And at that point, I hope to get monetized. I'll tell you how it all works once it starts working for me. I'll tell you how it works. But yeah. And so, I want to talk to you guys about also, have you been hearing people tell you to quit your job? Like, quit your job and start YouTube? Like, what? What? Where are they doing this at? And why? And only some people can be successful. Not everybody can be successful at certain things. Right? We all know that everybody cannot be successful at everything. So don't quit your job before it's time. This is a concealer, and then I just put on some lashes. Don't be so quick to jump on the bandwagon of everything that people are doing. Don't do it. Because what works for one person may not always work for you. So my thing is, keep your job and do that other thing that you want to do, your hobby or your YouTube or writing a book or starting a business. Do that on the side. Use the money that you get from the job to build the life of your dreams. There's no reason for you to go out and quit your job. I used to work 2 jobs. I worked 3 jobs at one time. I worked at Avis Rent-A-Car. I worked at this Aramark, and we used to put magazines in when you're standing in the checkout lane at the grocery store and you see the People magazine, you might see Time magazine, you might see National Geographic, all these magazines, right? Well, guess what? They need a person to do it. You think that it would be the person that works at the grocery store? No. It was me. Me. There are people who do that. There are people who do that, right? And so I used to do that. And then I also worked for the airline. I was the person on the other end of the line of when you would call to um to make a reservation. I was the girl on the other end of the line helping you to get from point A to point B and giving you the times and all of that stuff before there was Expedia. Well, I guess, I don't know. Expedia might have been in existence at that time, but I don't know. I used to work for Northwest Airlines, which is no longer in existence, but I did work for them for a while. So I know what it is to work two jobs. And then I met a lady who I call my angel, and she helped me to get a career. And I worked for the federal government. I worked for the federal government for a very long time. Very, very long time. And I did, at that time, I didn't have to, I no longer had to work three jobs or two jobs for that matter. I just worked my one job. And I mainly worked three jobs to put my children through school. I put them through private school actually. So at the time I had two children, but I have three now. But two of my children and their early ages, they went to private school. They went to private school. And they went to private school, and that's how I paid for it because I worked three jobs. I purchased my home off of the one job that I had, but you want to know what helped me to purchase the home, because that one government job that I had helped me to save the money. So there's something that's called a TSP plan, or it's like a 401k. It's like a retirement plan that you pay into, but you can pull the money out whenever you want. Of course, there's a penalty to it, but I pulled my money out of this plan, and I think I was able to save about $10,000 at the time, and all I needed was 8,000 in order to do a down payment for my home. So, with that being said, don't be so quick to listen to these so-called gurus who tell you to quit your job and make you think that you are, should be, out here hustling, because in reality, it takes a long time. Now, there are times where you can get very, very lucky or blessed, and things take off for you supernaturally, right? Very quickly. But then there are also times where that may not happen. And then you're stuck and you've left your job and you have no money. Food is very high with inflation. And now, how are you going to pay your car note if you have a car? How are you going to get around? How are you going to get around with transportation? How are you going to do any of these things? That's going to be very difficult if you don't have a job. It's going to be very difficult. And as a female, we love things. We love things. We love our makeup. We love our nails. If we wear nails, we want our pedicures done. We want our makeup done. And even if it's not makeup, we want our lip gloss. We want our eyeliner. We want our mascara. We want all of the things just so that we can look good. Now, what I would normally do, I'm not going to get up and go get it, but what I would normally do is add blush to my cheeks, and it's really not blush, and I'm not ashamed to say that it's lipstick. I basically put on Ruby Roo red lipstick from where? It's either from Sephora or it's not from Sephora. It's from the MAC counter, or it would be from Nordstrom's Rack because it's a little tube. And I will put it on my cheeks, and boom, I'm done. And I pat it in and make it look like I have little rosy cheeks. But this is the look, and this is how I will go out and get dressed and go and hang out with friends, or go out by myself, go get some coffee, go to the movies, run some errands. This is how I would do my just everyday look or my church look. And well, with my hair not being all the way done, it needs to be washed. It's almost a month old, but I would go and get it washed and curled up and crimped or whatever we're doing. I'll just do whatever. But these days I'm thinking about cutting my hair because, it's 2025. I want a new look. I've been wearing braids for a year. Then I hopped into my extensions and wore this. I've been wearing hair like this for many, many years. And so now I want something different. I want to cut it all off. I want to start all over. And I hear that once you cut all of your hair, that supernatural things happen. So I want to test that theory too. And you will be on the journey with me when I actually do that. But for now, don't quit your job and do what I'm doing on YouTube. Turn on your camera. Don't do anything special. Be consistent, be determined, and keep going. Because everything big once started as a small idea. Everything big started once as a small idea. So as time goes on and you get to know me better, and hopefully I'll get to know you guys better, then you'll learn more about me and who I am and the journey that I'm on, which is a journey of consistency. I want to be consistent. So for 31 days, you will see me, we'll get to know each other, you'll get to know me, and we'll just go on this journey together and see if I can gain the 1,000 subscribers, gain the 4,000 watch hours, and become monetized by YouTube. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Let me do my thumbnail real quick. So that will be my thumbnail. One of those poses will be my thumbnail for this video. So I hope you subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.